Hello guys, so today we're going to work on a broccoli and cheese casserole. This recipe's real good for Thanksgiving, Christmas, times like that. So first I got to start out with what I've already done. This pot right here is full of rice. What I did is I took 3 boxes of instant rice this size right here, which is a 28 ounce, okay? I got 3 of those. They're equal parts rice to water, so I filled this up with an equal part of water, brought it to a rolling boil, on the stove, and then I put the dry rice in there, the instant rice, mixed it up, make sure everything was, all the rice had gotten wet and stuff, and then you put the cover on it and let it set for 10 minutes, okay? And that's how easy that is. So now, to get started with this, first thing I'm going to put in, and this is based on my mom's recipe, it's a little bit different. I think I remember correctly, I'm sure my mom will post on here, that she would go ahead and fry the vegetables in a stick of butter. I'm just going to stick the stick in there, and I'm going to go with these vegetables here. And basically what it is, it's like a California blend. These say Normandy blend. I've got 6 bags here. I would have only had 3 of the large bags, but they didn't have the large bags. They just had the small ones, so that's why I got 6. Okay, so. And the reason I'm putting these in first before the rice, because the rice is still warm and these are still kind of frozen, so I'll put these in there, and that way hopefully it'll all even out in the end. And I'm using the big pot right here, not because I'm going to cook anything in it, just because it's easy for me to mix everything up in here. We're actually having a Thanksgiving party tomorrow at work, and or Thanksgiving meal anyway, and this is the casseroles that I'm going to make. I'm going to make 2 big things of casseroles. You'll see that later. So I like to mix it in something big so I can keep it all together. The next thing is, and again, this recipe comes from my mom, so she swears on it being Cheese Whiz, okay, Kraft Cheese Whiz. So just add this in here, and it's 4 jars if you're counting. If you want it a little bit cheesier, feel free to put a 5th jar in there. Number 3. Okay, I've also got a couple of cans of cream of chicken right here and 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. So I'm going to mix all this first with the cream of chicken, and the reason I'm going to do that is because I have a coworker who's allergic to mushrooms, and I want her to be able to enjoy the casserole as well. And so I'll mix a little bit, and I'll mix it real good. I'll put it in this little tin right here without the cream of mushroom, and then I'll put the cream of mushroom in and go ahead and mix the rest of it. I am going to season this with a little bit of cayenne pepper, and maybe about a teaspoon for this whole pot. It's not going to be that much, just to give it a little bit more of a flavor. Okay, and just some regular ground pepper as well. Am I getting that cheese one? Sorry. Okay, so let's go in with the rice here. There it is. Had to coax it a little bit, but we got her. I'm going to put the cream of chicken on. And I'm going to put this on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pause the video now. And what we'll do is we will come back in just a bit to show you us adding the cream cheese in, the final mix. And then when we put it in the big foil pan, we cover it with French fried onions. Okay? You can do the French's brand or whatever brand you like. I get the cheapest one. I get like a Surefine brand, which is the cheaper store brand that we have here at our local grocery store. Okay, so we're going to pause and we'll be right back. All right, guys. So I didn't really miss a step because it's on video and we can work our magic and put that in there. But if you look at this right here, I've got 3 chopped up green bell peppers, 1 stalk of celery chopped, and a half of a bushel of green onion. Okay, not white onion, not yellow onion, not red onion, green onion. Okay, you want it chopped up nice and pretty. I told you I got a friend at work that, and I put that in here to mix it all up, okay? I did tell you earlier that I got a friend at work that's allergic to mushrooms, and I wanted her to have some of the casserole, so I got her a little pan right here, and we'll put some of this in the pan. There we go, we'll be able to bake this tomorrow, okay? What I'm gonna do in a minute is I'm gonna put some French onions on top of it, okay? And then we'll cover it with foil, and tomorrow when I bake the 2 big ones, I'll bake this small one too, and that'll be for her, okay? But for the rest of us, let's go ahead and add our 2 cans of cream of mushroom. As you can imagine, because there's no cream of mushroom in here, it is rather dry, okay? Again, gloves, I love gloves, I have to use them. You're gonna get dirty anyway, but at least your hands won't get too dirty, okay? I just think it's right when you're messing with other people's food to wear gloves, okay? And all I'm gonna do is mix this up. Like I said, that's why I like using this big pot right here, because I can mix it all up. Just grab from the very bottom, pull up to the top. You can see all of the vegetables in there. Okay, so basically I'm just going to repeat and repeat and repeat that until it's all mixed properly. For right now, I'm going to take this glove off, clean off my hand a bit. I'm going to show you how we would finish this, okay? And that way I can finish up what I got to do and the video should be done, okay? So this is just French fried onions. And my videographer has been snacking on the onions. There you go. Just like that. Alright. 350 for 45 minutes covered. Keep it at 350. Take the cover off for 15 minutes. Let the top kind of toast a little bit. Okay? And that's it. So let's recap. It was rice, 3 boxes because I'm making a lot. You don't have to make that much, okay? Cream of mushroom soup, just this, and I don't use the name brand. I use what's a little bit cheaper, you know. Cream of chicken soup, okay? The Normandy vegetables, then our chopped vegetables. And I did all this beforehand, before starting this video, so I know it came together real quick for me. And the same can happen for you too. Just get everything ready before you go to put everything together, and it should be ready to go. So here in a minute, not on this video of course, but on another video, I'm gonna have a how-to on cornbread dressing, cornbread stuffing. Okay, so pay attention to that. This right here is gonna make 2 foil pans about that size right there, about that deep. Okay, and that's what I'm looking for it to do. I gotta feed close to in the neighborhood of 80 to 100 people tomorrow, so this will do it right here. Great casserole. Like I said, if you want more cheese in it, you want it to be cheesier, add more cheese. There's no wrong way to cook this stuff, okay? You do it to whatever you like. Other than that, thank you for your time and patience. Please share, subscribe, comment with any questions or just regular comments. We'd appreciate that. But please share the video, if nothing else. I mean, it doesn't take you anything but hitting the share button. If you got people that are YouTubers, tell them to subscribe to my YouTube, Cooking with Abel. Other than that, thank you for cooking with Abel.